prophetic experiences. This is a more vivid way of seeing in the spirit. It's like when you have a picture, but you are not just seeing it, you are involved. Like you are a character in that movie. It's not, you don't just watch it. It's like it's interactive. Like the same way it happened to Ezekiel when he started to measure the water of the river flowing from the throne of God, and he got deeper and deeper, knee deep, and to the waist, and then finally he could swim in it. It was an empirical thing. It was something he could experience. It wasn't just a message or just a picture. He lived that message. And it's the same like when Ezekiel was taken to the valley with dry bones. Like, can these bones be alive? Only you know, God. Then prophesied to them, and they became alive, and the bones came together, and flesh appeared on them, and finally skin, and the whole army appeared in front of his eyes. It was something he was very actively part of, and sometimes these kind of things like happen to me, that I have these experiences. Mostly it happens because I'm that visual. Like I always have a movie playing in my head when I listen to music, so it's a little bit of personality thing as well. But it's not just a personality thing. Like you can have it even if it's not your personality. But probably if you are naturally like that, you will have more, or it will be the main thing that you communicate with God. So many times when I worship or when I'm alone, I feel like Jesus takes me to beautiful places. He explains truths about me and him and our relationship or our union, and what does he think about me and what is he planning with me. And we have these little like trips and we visit beautiful landscapes and we have fun, and so it's great. It's not like something most people would benefit from when they saw it. I did publish some of those in Hungarian. It's only available in Hungarian at this point. It may be translated into English at some point, but it's like, yeah, it's mainly about me realizing more what he thinks about me and what is the truth about me. So it's also an inner healing, emotional healing kind of thing. Like we go to a place and he just loves me and he's just kind to me and takes care of me and shows me all the beautiful things. Like I used to be very depressed, so like just Jesus showing me beautiful things that are happy and hopeful, like it was healing for me. Like it, I don't say that everyone needs that, but I did need that. So when I say I had a lot of prophetic experiences, it's not like most of them don't have any importance to anyone else but me. And sometimes I share them and people get encouraged by them, but I know that they are not that important. Like they are very important for me, like it's my thing with Jesus, but it's not like, you know, people should really put those things on themselves and try to create the same experiences or anything. So it's not a teaching on my part, like, oh, if you want to hang out with God, your relationship with God is supposed to look like that. It's more like, I have fun this way. If you get encouraged by it, or if you have any kind of like correction from God, like, oh, this is not you, this is a lie, you can let go of it. Actually, this is who you are, the perfect, pure self. So if it like makes you realize the truth more, as it did to me, like, oh yeah, listen to it, or read it. But if you have those experiences, it's not always for everyone, and it's not always like a teaching material, like, oh yeah, this is how experiencing God should look like for everyone from now on. It's highly subjective. It is happening through your filters, so take it seriously and don't take it seriously at the same time. Be free to like hold them with open hand, just the same way you do with the imagined pictures, because it's not the way that makes it true. It's the truth that it is revealing that makes it true. So this is something that you can use to like build yourself up. Oh, I didn't really like that sentence. So actually, prophetic experience can be a way that God reveals his love and truth to you, and can heal you emotionally and show himself. So it's like something that is for you, and it's okay to like encourage others with them, but first and foremost, these are for you. God wants to involve you into something because he wants to like change something in you, and be ready and open to like have those times when God just takes you somewhere and shows you something. It does not have to be an open vision kind of thing. It can happen inside. Mostly it happens inside for me. Like I'm still aware that I'm sitting on the couch, I'm laying in the bed, and when I like come back, I'm a little bit surprised, like, oh, I'm still in my room, but because I forget it for some time, but I am aware that, yeah, my body is on the earth, like it is resting, and this is happening to me at the same time. So yeah, it doesn't have to look a certain way, and give space and time if you feel like God wants to do something like that to you. Allow it, and also don't force it. This is how Heaven and Earth channel happened. Actually, I had this vision kind of experience kind of thing when I was laying on the grass with Jesus, and we were watching the earth from a distance, and it was covered with a dark material, like a cloth, and small holes started to appear on it, and light was shining through them. And God said, like, every time someone connects with me, a hole is being ripped on this cover of darkness. And I'm like, yeah. And more of these light points appeared, and more and more holes appeared on that cover of darkness, until the point when there were more holes on this cover than the cover itself, and then it collapsed. And I felt like Jesus was saying, like, this is how heaven comes to earth. Like, the glory of God is already covering the earth, as the cherubims say from the throne of God. Like, the glory of God is covering the earth. In Habakkuk, it says, one day the knowledge of the glory of God will cover the earth. Like, one day everyone will be connected with this truth. Everyone will experience that reality of God, and all the darkness of not knowing, of ignoring, of not being aware of the truth will disappear. So this is how Heaven and Earth channel started. I had this experience, and then I named my channel because I had to come up with something, and I shared these videos because I thought like maybe 10 of my friends would watch it. And now in Hungary a lot of people watch it, so it was a surprise. So yeah, this is the backstory of Heaven and Earth channel. It is also started with God revealing something